Please subscribe to our channel, Pacific Front Untold, and be sure to leave a comment after watching a video. Saionji Kinmochi was many things: a child chamberlain to the emperor at the age of 3, a playmate to the future emperor not much later, a warrior who fought in the Meiji Restoration, the Prime Minister of Japan, and the last of the Gendo. However, being a Gendo is most likely Saionji's most prestigious accomplishment. A Gendo, or elder statesman, was a class of oligarchs who were able to act outside the Japanese constitution and had leading roles during the Meiji Restoration. The Gendo subsequently dominated Japanese politics from 1889 to the early 1930s, when they acted as counselors to the emperor. While Saionji's earlier years are often only given a cursory review in favor of his later accomplishments, his childhood and early adult years shaped his outlook on life and paved the way for the man he was to become. During his childhood, he became very close to the emperor when he was appointed a child chamberlain, while simultaneously the prince was appointed as the minor general of the Right Imperial Guard. While the titles sounded important, in actuality, this made Saionji little more than a playmate to the prince. However, this appointment created a close tie that connected Saionji and the prince for the rest of their lives. Saionji also made a name for himself by fighting for the emperor during the Meiji Restoration. While Saionji's actual fighting consisted of only a single battle, there is evidence that he personally conspired with the Sacho alliance, an alliance that was greatly important to the success of the Meiji Restoration. While Saionji's childhood cemented his importance in Japan's future political sphere, his time abroad helped mold him into the statesman he would become. In 1870, Saionji was instructed by his father to travel overseas, something that Saionji himself also desired. Between 1871 and 1880, Saionji lived in Paris, France, under the commoner name of Oichiro. Unlike other future high-ranking Japanese officials, Saionji lived a very simple life. However, this did not stop him from meeting many influential people, such as Georges Clemenceau, the future Prime Minister of France. Saionji also traveled to London, New York, and San Francisco, and during his time in America, he met with President Ulysses S. Grant. Saionji's time abroad, specifically his time studying in France, cemented his mindset of a moderate, liberal approach to Japanese politics, despite national pressure to the contrary. Saionji's political career did not wane as he grew older. In fact, it could be argued that his political power only increased after he retired as prime minister and was appointed Gendo in 1912 at the age of 63. During this time, Saionji withdrew from actively participating in politics. However, he would still receive visitors who asked for his opinions and guidance on a regular basis. One key career accomplishment by Saionji in 1919 was personally to write a proposal to the League of Nations titled The Racial Equality Proposal to the League of Nations, which was seen as a radical proposal that was unacceptable by leading Western powers, especially the United States. The proposal was ultimately rejected by a vote of 5 for and 6 against. Despite this particular setback, Saionji continued to have significant influence over Japanese politics throughout the 1930s, so much so that he was hated by Japanese militarists who tried ultimately to have him assassinated, though without success.